Okay, I've run into some trouble. I've discovered some trouble. Since I've been working like crazily getting ready for this new class that I'm doing. So last weekend I spent, on the computer getting all of my classes ready, and I ended up with massive pains to the point where on Sunday morning, like on Monday morning, I woke up at 4:30 and couldn't get back to sleep because of the pain in my shoulder, which I realized on Sunday night was being caused by, get down, my little mouse, my lovely little mouse called the Magic Mouse. I operate this somehow in such a way that I am wrecking myself, that I am in pain to the point where I can't sleep the whole night. At least not the whole night through. I fall asleep, I get my first sleep, but I can't finish off. I always wake up early because of the pain. So I was running the mouse right-handed. I had to switch and go back to left-handed mouse operation. Fortunately, I bet you never knew this. I started off using the mouse left-handed. Would you like to know why? I'll tell you. When we lived in the first place where I really started learning how to work, I used to work in graphics. I was a pre-press operator. I used to work on computers for years and years. And prior to that, my husband had computers. And he had a computer on his desk. And the desk was set up for him. Okay? He is an absolute pig when it comes to a desk. Mess everywhere. And he's left-handed. So there I was at the computer wanting to work the mouse. I was just learning how to work in Illustrator and Photoshop and things like that. So I was doing lots of work, and I would have to switch the mouse and the mouse pad over to the right-hand side, and there was so much junk piled up on his desk that wasn't possible. So I learned early on how to run this mouse left-handed. I'm a right-handed person. I ran the mouse left-handed just because there was no room on the desk. And there were, critical things, and so it was easier to just learn to run it left-handed, and that was cool. That's fine, no problem. Learned to run it left-handed, and I ran my computer, my mouse, left-handed for years. Then I started having vague niggling problems, maybe not so much wrists, but then into shoulders, into neck, things like that. So I relearned and started operating right-handed. And that was fine. And then I think I went back and forth a couple of times. But lately I have been working, especially in this desk, I was working right-handed. I had to start working left-handed on Sunday. So now I haven't touched it right-handed. Since then, I'm hoping that this calms down. And I'm hoping that whatever I was doing wrong, doesn't happen to me when I'm operating it left-handed. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm really trying to... I looked it up on the internet. Nobody else seems to have this problem. Ugh. There's got to be somebody. I mean, other people use a mouse a lot, not just me. What is the problem? I don't know. Anyway, so it's a real problem. I can't sleep. It's a problem. I don't want to have to take Advil every night. I do not. I do not. I mean, I can take Advil every night, but... And it does the job, so obviously things aren't that bad, but I don't want to have to. I want to get rid of the ergonomic problem I'm having, so I've got to figure out what's wrong. I'm at the right, I'm at the right height, I'm at the right level, I sit properly. I had to sit properly. I worked too long on the computer not to sit properly. What is the problem? If you know anything about the Magic Mouse and problems operating it, shoulder problems, let me know.